technical difficulties the first time. Yeah, right. Sounds like we're fine this time. Yes, we're fine. Okay. We fixed the clown tundra. Kind of blue small broke the fucking game audio by spamming clown tundra. I guess recapping we went over in the fucking 3-minute long earlier attempt. I've got a bit of a headache, so if I'm groaning a lot, that's why. Small broker, we could blame her. Yeah, aside from that, nothing happened besides me yelling at the audio problems. This game really, really wants you to look at this statue. Do I need to open the... I have to open tab and then... Nope. Do I need to like find its head or some shit? Oh, there's a thing back there. I figured out what this thing reminds me of. It reminds me of old pixel adventure maps. And that's what it's got the energy of. Yeah, I don't know what to do. shit, yeah, those are Cavalion. All that. Really running around. God, this DLC is huge. Hello, let's go! No clown tundras in the chat. No clown tundras, we're not crashing the stream again. Do you have any fucking clue how to progress the story? Because the thing keeps on telling me to look at the statue, and I've looked at the statue plenty of times. Oh, was that a bomb's noise? It's been so long since I heard it. Hold on. Roar again. A bomb's Whose noise was that? When do you make it again? That was amazing. Ah, fine. I'm never gonna unhear Obama Snow. That's a Copperadjo. Motherfucker. Elephant slide. I'm sure someone's made a JoJo slide joke about that. Yes, that's so good. Such a good, nice. Oh, Pokemon noise is so satisfying. Alrighty, anyway. My one main hope with the, what is it, the roaming Pokemon that we've got in this DLC is that none of the ones you get to track are ones that you find in Wild Girls, because otherwise something that I'd praise the game for would be the complete lack of roaming Pokemon that I'd grasp. I'd much rather a full-blown chase thing, or just some kind of chase minigame or something like that, or even just complete random fucking chance. It's better when you can actually see it and you feel like you're grasping for a tangible goal. It's being reminded that you're leaving everything up to a random number generator. Yes. fucking hello. As it means they've had us track the footprints of four-legged creatures. But with fucking 2 50-foot just vibing. Jesus fuck. I don't know. The only thing I think of is them being lazy. I just intentionally got up on my back legs and walk around like that. So I'm picturing like how My Little Pony figures, you put them on the back legs, right? Because they're not movable, right? They're not articulated. So you're just thumping them along on just the tip of the back. Yeah, they're different coloured and shaped. I'm just gonna... Oh thank god. So we're 13 minutes into the stream and we're already fighting a legendary. Ah, fucking hell. I forgot to go and get Heelys. Ow. Jesus fuck. Are you kidding me? Kidding me? I have to restart this one. Catching Verizon in wild area? Gone wrong? Nah, fuck this. Just... take whatever one we're on. So look at my Switch outing me for not being rich enough to buy a Pro controller. Watching my cringe visual on his fail stream. Yeah, that's basically all the stream. Alright. What tech are we on already? Truly is a clown Tundra. That it is. Hello? Do you love me? Okay. Put you first to deal major damage, and then we swap in you. But we also need. That was the wrong thing. I keep on forgetting that we can just go to box the thing. That's still really weird. We also need a Pokemon. It's an ability that. I forgot about Nitties. Yes, I doubt that I have a strong enough Pokemon. I could always check my Pokemon home account. Oh, I'm so glad it's free. That's the best we got. Take two. Hello, ma'am. Agent, a lesbian queen. Level 69 slime effective. Legendary. Jumping into the close combat straight away. Jesus fuck. Oh, we've already got to reset this. Jesus. Fucking god. Fucking fuck. It's the fucking hail. I don't mean to. Alrighty. Take whatever. What are we on? So it take 4? The 4th time in 20 minutes that I've had to close out of the game and log back in. Ouch. You're not wrong. Oh, goodbye. Holy shit. Is a second Swords Dance really necessary? Is that really what you need right now? Oh, anyway, let's roll. Get in the fucking ball. Come on, get in. Ah! And Jill, because your face matters when you try to catch legendary and fails, and then it's it. I want to comment on NGL within Final Fantasy VII, but that would be mega big spoilers, and I know some people would still give it shit in the year of 2020 about Crisis Core. So. Wow. We can use the Master Ball, but that feels like such a fucking waste. Yeah, fair. Again, yeah, fair. That's me with The Last of Us thing. I guess I could go play it. And I'm interested in it, but I just don't. So how much XP do you get from it? Fuck. Anyway. No. Why is this game like this? I'm convinced this game hates me personally. From what the 5th reset. You know what? Maybe give up on Verzian for today. Just because of the fucking hail. If that's the problem, we'd be fine otherwise. Enjoy the fact there's a legendary Pokemon just sitting around there. Remember when Black and White 2 made like a huge deal out of the legendary showing themselves to you and shit? This game's like, yeah, they're just wandering around. Having a grand old time. You know how it is. Ah! No, it's a teacup. Oh, fucking hell. Do all the legendaries just stand around all fucking day? They're just chilling in the wild area? Come on, fellas. You can do better than this. Anyway, that guy is... I'd go and cause disaster, obviously. You know what I'd fucking do? I'd go and sit in a giant fucking temple on the top of a mountain. Like a ruined, decaying temple. Oh my god, are they making me play memory games? Oh my Jesus, fuck. My camera doesn't pan up that far, you fucker! Ah! Go, go. Fuck! Fuck! Slightly bigger fish to fry, buddy. I was worried about having to wait for another day to catch some of them because fucking hail. But it's late at night. So really I've just gotta go for... Yeah. I really hate when games force you into doing real-time based things because, yeah, in theory it's a cool idea and it's an engaging way to keep the players continuing to play and all that. But then you remember that they're doing a yearly model. And so anything that they release is going to be defunct in a year. Yeah, which makes you then realize that, oh shit, yeah, this entire fucking model is pointless. Hold on, what time? Bam, 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 bam. God, that's fucking creepy. I was only in here a couple days ago and I've already completely forgotten the map of this place. Hang on. Remember when in the Celebi movie this thing was the size of like a mountain? The Celebi movie where the Tyranitar got all possessed and angry and trying to kill everyone. Because I remember, okay, so Primal Groudon scarred me for life. Is that the one that showed up in the Jirachi movie? That one scarred child me. Yeah, but fuck. I just think that, Pokemon size differences are very funny. All I remember is that Professor Oak is actually the kid in it. Like, I distinctly remember the twist when it reveals that the kid you were with the whole time, Sam, was actually Professor Oak. And you go, oh my god! And also the berry scene, and the withered Celebi, right? The horribly withered Celebi, because it was fucking dead. And when they put it in the water, there's so much imagery from Pokemon movies that's just still fucking stuck in me. Stupid numbers like behind me. Yeah. I fucking adore the way that they pussyfoot around. Do real animals exist? Or don't they? Especially when it first began, there was that lack of direction, you know, like, maybe they do, maybe they don't, who knows? And recent ones they've committed more hardcore to the, no, it's just Pokemons. That's a dreamy, right? But it also leads to such funny shit. I mean, just look at the fossil Pokemon in this game. They're supposed to be extinct, and yet they're just fucking swimming around. They haven't even said anything like, oh yeah, the Crown Tundra is so cut off from the rest of the world that all these fossil Pokemon from completely different regions were able to survive. No, they just live here. Have we just destroyed the Pokemon, food chain? It's not food chain, and it's not economy. No, because there's meat. They just never explain what the meat is. Like, in the second generation, in Johto, they eat Slowpoke tails. And that's not a bad thing because they're eating Slowpoke tails. It's a bad thing because they took them without consent. So Slowpoke tails are a thing that people eat. Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah, they're originally supposed to be part of one place. And like, Kanto is just the Japanese region Kanto. It's a fucking prefecture. It's the Kanto region. Which is a real place. But as they went along, they just slowly started going, okay, we can't have this all be on the same continent. So Kanto and Johto are right next to each other and split down the middle by the Indigo Plateau, if I remember correctly. That might be anime looking, but yeah. No, Hoenn was when they started doing that. Hoenn was kind of ambiguous, but because it was more of an island-based one, but it was definitely a different country. Especially because the climate was different and stuff like that. And Sinnoh most definitely was a different place. You went through the whole country on that one. Yeah, they discuss eating Pokemon a lot in the anime during the earlier seasons, mostly. Mostly what appears to be a not very well thought out gag. But then all the YouTubers got a hold of it and started talking about how kind of weird it was that they were talking about eating Pokemon and they didn't do it ever again. I'm trying to remember a lot. Unova was only the one where they really started digging hard into other real-world cultures, though. They'd always been kind of low-key doing it. But Unova was the one where they pulled entirely from America. Like, they've got Pokemon New York and shit, and they have the, what is it, the square place with the tree? The tree where they signed the document thingy. I'm sorry to all Americans in the any American who hears this. Yeah, and they had pretty clear parallels to all the different major cities of America. A lot of American culture and shit like that. And they had black people. Yeah, I think they did that. I think it's really cool how, like, I've been writing on the fossil Pokemon thing a lot. It'd be fine if they just mentioned that since they've restored the Pokemon from fossils, they've just gotten out of the wild and just gone full Jurassic Park. Yeah. Yeah, that was really bad. But it was only after Gen 5 that they started really basing places off actual modern places. Because then Carlos was France, to the point where they spoke French, and then Alola was Hawaii, and this is Britain. What fucking type is this bitch? Thank you. Wait, what's all this then? Yep, basically. The funny thing to me is that they put the, yeah, the funniest thing to me is the fact they put the koala Pokemon in, Hawaii. Right, that's where the koala Pokemon lives. But they didn't put the koala Pokemon in Britain. You know, the guys who colonized Australia? Yeah, there's a koala Pokemon. It's one of the ones that got cut from this game. Tragically, I love Kamala. But if you'll hold on a minute, I will very quickly find an image. Alrighty. Koalamon. Australian I don't like is a banned term under Order Mod. Fucking okay. Please ignore the screen blur. It'll be gone in a second. Okay, this is Kamala. It's very cute. No, I'm banned from Twitch for being an Australian don't like. I know, it's so cute. It's stuck in a permanent coma. I thought it was gonna be for Aboriginal too, like just in case someone was being disrespectful to Aboriginal Australians. But no, as specifically Australian I don't like. Very specifically that phrase. Oh no, what is a treasure? Yeah, I think doing an Australian region would be best if they had an actual Aboriginal person on the team. Like, I'd love to see what kind of Pokemon they come up with based on their culture and stuff like that. I mean, for example, tragically, the only Dreamtime story that I remember by name very vaguely is the Rainbow Serpent. But I know there was other ones, like the one about the mountain and the river. Things like that. I think those would make fucking amazing Pokemon, as long as they're handled respectfully. If they really wanted to, they could comment on racism in Australia. Because, fuck me. I know they did that for Alola in the Alolan anime. They commented on how white people keep on stealing the native people's lands. Which is pretty cool of them. They're commenting on a real world thing using their algorithmic shit to teach kids about how racism is bad. That was good. They did blackface like a couple episodes later, but that's unintentional blackface. It's a blackface! But, ignoring that, I just think with an Australian region, you'd have to tread very carefully. But at the same time, I just really want one. I'd love to see what they do, you know, with their home and stuff like that. There's so much interesting places and just history to Australia when you ignore the colonization, the colonialism. Especially now that they've brought the British equivalent into it. There are interesting stories that can be told. Also, like, think about how fucking hardcore they've gone on using British slang in this game, and then apply that to Australian slang. It'd be so funny. Can you imagine the amount of sex jokes they'd managed to slip in? So many. And honestly, the only other JRPG I've seen acknowledge Aboriginal Australia's existence is Persona. And come on, if Persona's doing better than you, you're doing a bad job. You telling porkies, man, I'll fucking crack your jaw. Yeah! It's a perfect setting. Come on. You know, you can throw in a really funny joke about a politician eating an onion. Yeah, the Yorongo? I know I'm butchering that. The Rainbow Serpent is a persona in it. It also has a bunch of ones from Balinese stuff, Hinduism. Can you imagine? Hold on. If they do an Australia region, they fucking have to have, right, a teenage boy who's angry at a politician or something like that, who has an execute. They have to do that. You can make so many just extremely specific cultural references with shit like this. Gym leader, the mysterious, the water type gym leader would have to be named after him. They'd have to have a water type gym leader, right? Or have the champion is missing. He went off on holiday and he went missing while swimming. So the fucking hail, saboteur. What count are we on? I don't even know when the last time I saved was, because I was just walking around. Sexy as fuck. Also, I just had to look up a fucking walkthrough on how to start the main quest line of this DLC. Okay, so it was here. Generally not a good sign. So you want to see how we start the DLC? Go to interact with this. And now we can do the main plot. I'm slightly annoyed at how out of the way that was. It's so in your face that it's stupid. Hey, Chief, my pillow's caught your eye, eh? Your pillow? Boy, listen here, Chief. I've got some wisdom to impart. If you put your head in it and have a kid, it's a pillow. Unfortunately, I won't left my favourite pillow back at home. So I went to have a look around town for something to rest my head on. And I found this back and this out back behind the inn. Can I have it? Come off it! You want me to hand over my ultra mega comfy pillow? That's asking a lot, even coming from you, Chief. What's that? You think my pillow's got something to do with a legendary Pokemon? God, Mega Ultra, seriously? Ultra Mega is the hardest thing you could possibly fucking say. Who came up with that? This is just some old thing I found. But if you really want it, Chief, who am I to refuse? Alright. Go on then, have it. But you'd better make sure you track that legend down. My fucking god. It's fucking wood, apparently. You're saying it's completely reasonable to have a kip on wood? Because you know what? I think I could sleep on rock, maybe. Yeah, thinking about it. Ha! Crown. What the f- It's big brain time. Does it want you to follow it? Why does it look like it has one leg? Like it's on a fucking unicycle. I'm gonna bully this thing to hell and back. Look, it's got Triforce. It's got the Triforce on its neck. It's got the Triforce on its neck. You can't see what I'm pointing. And it's got socks. Oh, it's so ugly. Who the fuck designed this? Why does it just have a full deer face? And then just a... That's not a crown. Can someone show this designer a crown? For me, it's the little Triforce that's selling it. This is me when I post about how Naruto Shirogane is trans and everyone gets mad at me. I found his last name. Oh, this guy's so memeable. Crown! It seems as the mysterious Pokemon wants to test your strength. Do you want to ready a Pokeball? Yep. Rah! Crown! This is the lamest legendary encounter, by the way. Crown! Literally, this guy just led you to a back alley and asked you to fight. So, I hope I was supposed to do that. Crown, crown. Did you have fun? Crown, cacareon. Recrown. Crown. Recrown. Oi, what's up? I heard a big ruckus coming from over here. Heard you kicked a ball into the legendary god's face. And told it was ugly and stupid and it should feel bad. What's this now, Chief? Are we having a Pokemon battle? Huh? What a massive noggin! Oh, this is such... I love you, Peony. What's this? Did he just possess him? Don't you dare kill the best character in the entire fucking game. Just for the fucking legendary. Ah, yes. A sturdy body, just as I expected. I hope he doesn't mind that I make use of it for the time being. Are you the Pokemon? Oh, I see you have grasped the situation already. Very astute of you. I am Calyrex. I am the one known as the King of Bountiful Harvests. I have borrowed this man's body in order to thank you in person, so to speak. Yeah, good point. Indeed, there are no words to adequately express my gratitude toward you for restoring my statue. In days long past, I reigned over these lands as king. The humans offered me their loyalty and respect, and I was able to bring lush vegetation to them, to the land and give them plentiful harvests year after year. However, it seems that over many, many years, the people of this land have forgotten my existence. They used to make offerings to me every year, but even that tradition has long since been lost to the ravages of time. You see, it is the faith of the people that grants me strength, and now I've lost all but a fraction of my former power. Even my loyal steed has abandoned me. However, you were kind enough to restore my statue. That act has returned some strength to me, at least enough to speak to you by borrowing the body of another. Now, kind-hearted human child, I have a favor to ask of you. You know what would have been a cool myth for them to do? The changeling one. Like, can you imagine, a Pokemon that pretends to be a person or whatever, or you think it's a person but it's actually a Pokemon or some shit, and you go the entire DLC thinking they're a person, and then you get to the end and it's like, yeah, no, this was a Pokemon the entire time. I must know once and for all whether the people have truly forgotten about me. I wish you to speak to the villagers and ask if they remember the King of Bountiful Harvests. I have tried asking them myself, you understand, but they treat me like some sort of fairy tale creature or flew into a mild panic at the sight of me. Please, kind-hearted human, I beg you to help me. I'm doing this only so I can get Peony back. We got Himbo King back. King of Bountiful Harvests! I used to believe it was real, you know. I was told that if I made mischief... Yes, he is. I was told that if I made mischief in the fields, the king would steal my body away. The Pokemon King? Oh, sure, my granny used to tell me stories about it all the time when I was a kid. An old fairy tale, that. Do I remember the King of Bountiful Harvest? Why, of course I do. It's only the main tourist attraction of our lovely Freezington, after all. Imagine we would see more visitors if only the king were real. So, you know what I want them to have done for this? I want them to have gone hard on the Fae angle. Like, they just mentioned that if you cross the fields, it'll steal your body and stuff like that, and he's stolen Peony's body and shit. They could have done so much shit with Fae folklore. Fae lore is fucking metal. There's just so many aesthetics that they could have used, and they went for the ugliest possible one. I'm convinced that whoever is on the design team at the moment just wants to make personas. I mean, all the third tier starters are just someone's baby personas, so... And the King of Bountiful Harvests? Well, if it exists, why doesn't it heal the land? Yeah, I'm saying they're bad personas. I mean, look at Cinderace. Its hands are too small, so it makes the entire thing look uncanny. Well, if it exists, why doesn't it heal the land around here so we can grow crops for a change? I mean, yeah, the Fae are so cool. There's this one legend that I remember about. It isn't Kelpies, but it's something similar to that. It's horses that live in bogs. You see them, like, lure children over to them, and what a child has to do is it has to never touch them, right? Because if it touches their neck, in order to pet them, they'll get stuck and dragged into the water and drowned. It's to give my fingers something to do, okay? Oh dear, I'm sorry. I'm rather busy doing nothing right now. Oh, that's great. Oh yeah, I've seen that one, that's great. And so just, yeah, generally stuff like fairy circles and iron, you know, putting out offerings and shit. All those kind of things can be used to really great effect with a mythical or legendary Pokemon. But they went the pussy route. Well, that's cute. I think my favorite concept for a story, a Fae story, something like that, is like a trans person goes to give the Fae their name, but after they give them the name, the Fae can't steal them. Because it's not their real name, it's their dead name. And that's not them. It's only once they give their true name that the Fae can take them. So again, changing stories can be really good commentary on just minority groups, because 100% historical changelings were probably just disabled or mentally ill or LGBT kids. And the just changeling myth was just an easy thing to hide behind to excuse why your child is different from you. And yeah, there's so much you can do with British and Irish and just that area-y folklore. It's so interesting. You know what I want? A fucking Doulahan Pokemon. Yeah, the changeling philosophy is still around and still exists in shit like Mineral Solution, or whatever they call themselves, and anti-vax and stuff like that. It's the philosophy of my child was taken away from me and replaced with this other that needs to be fixed in some way. It's easier to blame. It's easier to blame an other that doesn't exist rather than accept reality. And things evolve with the times. Nowadays, everything's far more based in scientific research and shit. So rather than saying that the fairies took away your child, or that God took away, or the devil took your child, now it's the scientists messed up. The science did a thing. And we know about the brain now. We know what it does. And that just means a rise in more pseudoscience. But not the fun kind where your grandmother makes you put wolfsbane on a bruise and you just do it because why not, you know? And you go, oh yeah, it definitely healed my bruise. The bad kind that gets people killed. I'm not going to elaborate on the details of what Miracle Mineral Solution does to you, but it's very, very nasty, and do not Google it or look at images of it ever. That getting people killed thing wasn't a joke. What the fuck does teaching you to suck eggs mean? That's the best fucking turn of phrase I've ever heard. If 3/4 of QAnon shit just reads like an elaborate parody, and considering, and I'm not supposed to claim, I'm just kind of skeptical about it, but someone with an obvious intimate knowledge about 4chan and stuff like that, and a pretty believable story came forward as Q and gave their story. And you'll never be able to confirm if it's them or not, but it would explain why the entire thing reads as elaborate satire, because it was intended as such. Gotcha. Yeah. It's easier to blame the Jews than to realize that there might be problems. I used to know so much about Fae folklore and shit. Oh my god. Especially because Persona, I have to whenever you're making like fan works and stuff like that, you have to look into so much stuff. And even when you're writing your own shit, Welsh and Norse, Irish, British, all of their folklore is fantastic for inspiration because it's all just so fucking out there. You remember the horse story I said? Someone later on tried to edit the legend so that there was what the kid had to do, instead of just not touching the horse, what they'd have to do was recite the Bible. And by reciting Bible verses, then the horse would go away. And everyone went, no it fucking doesn't. And so I just really want to see a Pokemon take on like Baba Yaga, or I don't know if Baba Yaga's British, but anyway, or like, oh, that one Faye who's an old woman who tells you to, she's carrying a child, and if you see her resting by a riverside, you have to take care of the child for her, and if you do that, she'll grant you one wish. The Norse were fucking insane. Need I remind you that Loki became a mare and fucked a stallion and had a daughter, and that's a real Norse goddess, and then that daughter helped cause the end of the world. Loki just became anything and everything and fucked anything and everything. Okay, we should probably do the story and stop talking about. The gang gets political. Human child, I trust you were able to speak to the villagers. Also, this bitch is just ripping off Princess Mononoke, but in the not fun way. So, how was it? Did they say anything about me? They did, but... It's as I suspected. Nobody truly believes that I am real. It seems the people of this land have indeed forgotten the bond they once shared with me. Oh, no, of course I'm not grieving. I'm the king of bountiful harvests, after all. I know better than to count on humans to remember me. This proves beyond doubt that I cannot simply rely on human faith if I want my powers to return. If only my loyal steed were to return to me, I would regain something of what I've lost. Is that a Pokemon? Yes, the four-legged Pokemon that I used to ride all across the land. The very same Pokemon that my statue in the village shows me riding. Alas, though in ancient times we spent many days together, dashing through the valleys and over the mountains of this land, my power waned and I was forced to part ways with it. Now I know not where it may be. Can you imagine a Banshee Pokemon? Because their take on the Yukiona was really cool. I'd love to see their take on, Banshees, Dullahan. I don't remember any other ones by name. Ones that I could pronounce. I mean, Katsu? It's Katsu? Ikachi? I'm hurting everyone who can speak Gaelic at the moment. Even if we should succeed in locating my loyal steed, I have my doubts as to whether it has remained, well, loyal. I've lost so much power. Perhaps the villagers know something about my currently not so loyal steed. It would be in your debt if you'd speak to the head of the village on my behalf. If you're able to find any information at all, I ask that you let me know. Chief, with a massive nugget. Oh, wait, no, it's normal. It must have fallen asleep where it stood. Sorry about that, Chief. Still, I feel strange, like my body's not quite my own. Guess I'll head back to the mill to get some rest. Besides, it's freezing out here. I can feel it trying. It's trying so hard. The mayor's not home at the moment. He went to have a look at the fields and the giant's bed. You can go look for him if you're in a hurry. The fields and the giant's bed are to the southeast of the village. Go through Frost Point Field and just keep going to the left. You can feel most of myself today. You know what, that's such a ridiculous thing, who fucking knows? The thing about Sword and Shield is that you never know what it's going to do, but in that really bad way, where you can't tell if they're going to be really predictable, or if they're actually going to have, an original idea for once in their lives. Still waiting on a bead subplot? One is the one with the coolest character, with the best character design, and the most interesting backstory for a rival going to speak for more than a couple lines. Alas, this field is no good either. The soil is barren. No crop could possibly grow here now. Perhaps the lands of the tundra are truly hard beyond hope. What's this? Oh, our dear visitor, what brings you here? You want to learn about the loyal steed of the King of Bountiful Harvests? Well, this is hardly the place for storytelling. Come to my home in Freezington. It's better to have a nice chat in the warmth after all. Please visit whenever you're ready. I'll be waiting. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I've seen some of my mutuals say they like Calyrex and stuff like that, and people too mean to them. But god, the design is so bad and it's so boring. It's just so generic. Everything else in this DLC is just so fun and nice. Or weird. I don't expect anything about Peony. Because the fucking text thing gets me every fucking time. It's just so good. Fuck. Have you seen what's happened to the statue of the King of Bountiful Harvests? Its head has become massive. You say that the way the king's supposed to look? Now that you mention it, it does resemble the design on town souvenir shirts. But you speak as if you've seen the king with your own two eyes. Statue's been broken since I was a child. Oh, of course. You wanted to learn about the loyal steed of the King of Bountiful Harvests. Well, I don't know why I'd be interested in such things, but come then, follow me. An old book I read long ago said that the king's loyal steed was particularly fond of a certain special vegetable. My memory isn't what it used to be. I can't control. Exactly what the steed so desired. I think it best that you search on the bookshelf over there if you want to find out any more. Fetch quest does not good gameplay make. Making you go from point A to point B to point C does not good gameplay or storytelling make. There are all kinds of books about the Crown Tundra. Which book would you like to read? Oh my fucking god. Fucking reading all these because I'm a nerd. King of Alphams. The king was a great Pokemon that brought abundance to our cold land. With the sweep of its right hand, the land would be blanketed in verdant grasses and blooms. With the sweep of its left hand, the fruit of the fields would ripen and grow heavy. Its great crown of grain gleaming, the king galloped across the land astride the proud steed, and in their footsteps buds would burst from the soil, and rich life was born across the region. And so we worshipped the Pokemon and paid it all due tribute as king. King's Crown Street. The horse Pokemon gave over its power to serve the king and carry it hither and thither. The two became one for a time, combining their strength to create a forest in a single night. This proud steed had been a wild thing once, ravaging the village crops and causing much woe. But the king, in all its greatness, brought this fierce creature to heel and secured its loyalty. You know, it'd be an interesting story? This story. Fuck the fetch quest shit. Have us tame a fucking, a raging god. And for each among us who claims the steed's hide was black as the midnight gloom, in which ghosts appear, there is another who claims it was white as a block of solid ice. None alive can say now which is the truth. Alright, so it's a ghost ice type. Through these reigns of the king sent its power in order to tame and control its proud steed. The reins, in fact, were made by the hands of the people, in thanks for the plenty brought by the king. These reins bound not only the horse and the king to one another, they bound the people to the king as well. At the dawning of each new year, we must never forget to gift the king with his offering. Let the radiant flowers and the mane of the steed be woven together to bind us all in faith. It's going to be made of Galarica twigs. Let the secrets of the sacred art be passed from parent to child to grandchild and never forgotten. It's very forgotten. While carrots can be grown in the Crown Tundra, they have rather unusual growth habits. When grown beneath the heat of snow, these hardy roots have developed into ice root carrots. When grown in tracks close to where many soils are laid to rest, the shade root carrots will be your crop. Shade root carrots are a favorite treat for many ghost-type Pokemon, while ice-type Pokemon seem to... Alright. According to old fairy tales, the steed and the king of bountiful harvest rode upon love both of these varieties, or perhaps one or the other. Records seem to contradict one another, while some stories speaking of a white steed delighting in ice root carrots and others mentioning a black steed devouring shade root carrots. Yeah, the carrots that eat corpses. Isn't it tough dealing with the cold here in the tundra, with temperatures seeming to drop lower and lower with each passing year? Well, it's time to stay indoors where it's cozy. Don't forget to move that body, too. Try the freezing snow samba today, and get your body moving to stay warm all winter. Lift both hands in the air, wave here, wave there, bow low, touch your toe and freeze. Then up we pop to start all once more. Form a circle with friends and don't be shy. The snow samba will keep you young and hard. Freezing souvenir brainstorming sessions, minutes taken by the town's tourism lead. We got a lot of submissions in our last round, so our thanks to all who contributed ideas. We settled an idea for a new Freezington souvenir, sure to lure in more visitors. A set featuring our own King of Bountiful Harvests. By reusing the artwork from some old documents, we should be able to keep design costs low too. Remember when in just base game Sword and Shield they got so much shit for having the legendary dogs just rotate on their heels during their climactic cutscene. And they just pull that shit again, but zoomed in so you can see it. Oh my god. Crown. Oh, hi there, Chief. I had a feeling someone called me. Was it you? Huh? Human child, we're able to find something about my loyal steed. Yeah. You say you found out about something that my loyal steed could not resist? It has been so long since we rode together that I've completely forgotten. With this information, we may be able to lure my loyal steed to me yet. So tell me, what is it that my loyal steed would find so irresistible? Carrots. Aha! Carrots, you say? Yes, I remember now. Even back when we were together, it would leap at any chance to eat some kind of crop. It took everything I had to restrain it. Looking back, the crop must have been carrots. I'm in your debt, human child. What we must do now is clear. If we are able to find carrots somewhere... Yeah. I'm a himbo advocate. I think himbos should have rights. If we are able to find carrots somewhere, it should be but a trifle to lure my loyal steed back to me. I wonder, do the humans of the village grow any carrots? If we could obtain even a single seed, I could grow a carrot from it myself. This is fucking boring. Can we go back to exploring? Have you found the carrots, human child? By the stars! You say you have carrot seeds? That strange bag contains the seeds of carrots? You humans never stop adapting and evolving. I am constantly amazed by your ingenuity. And yet, the fields of the village simply won't do. They're not suited for growing carrots. If we could find rich soil, I could use my powers to grow the crops we need. Now, where we might find the soil suited for growing these crops in this tundra of mine? I see two spots that might suit, because poison. One is a field covered in pristine snow. Another spot is a field by gravestones where those who moved on were laid to rest. Either of those locations should allow me to use my powers and grow the carrots we need. Please, I ask that you choose a field and plant those seeds. So I feel like this chooses the type of the horse? That has to be, right? Yeah, let's go, grow corpse carrots. God, okay, so, no, wait, I can't say that because it spoils for Final Fantasy VII. Fuck, shit. I can't make my corpse juice joke. Fuck. Gah? What? No, I seem to be getting in the habit of falling out asleep outside. Yeah, I guess it just goes to show that holding down the fort is not that easy. You take care of yourself, Chief. Don't overdo it. Alright, so I guess your only hint is that in the Advent Children movie, they drink corpse juice, and it's supposed to be this, like, intense scene where the, antagonists have just, drunk the dead person water. And it's supposed to be, like, intense and fucked up, right? But it's just really funny. Because they're drinking fucking corpse juice. I'm making it sound much worse than it is, by the way. Nanny! Sing that song about the King Steed Pokemon! Oh, of course, my dear. I'd love to. Ice-fruit carrots cold as ice, munched all up by the bully in white. Shade-root carrots dark as dew, crunched by the bully with a ghostly glue. Now make sure you eat your veggies too, just like the Pokemon in the song. Should I go with funeral chant? Yes, Nan! Oh no! Yeah, especially considering they had us sit down and read, and then they decided to conveniently have someone sing the song. Also, the fact that they had the mayor come out here and have exposition to us for no reason about how this soil isn't good for planting anymore and they can't use it. We can fucking see that! Did I remember to reset the game after I killed out a auto mod has not censored anything. I get a message every time something gets censored. And no messages have been held. So that's just, your profanity filter. They have those automatically. It's one of the fields Calyrex told you about. Like, once it reminded of itself. Ooh, sick burn! I see you over. How did he get him out of town? Yes. How did he get him out of town? I see you have reached one of the fields. If you plant the seeds in this field, a shade root carrots will grow. It has been so long that my memory is hazy, but I believe that my loyal steed would often partake of this sort of vegetable. If shade root carrots were what my steed preferred, it must have been a ghost type, wasn't it? It's most vexing that I can't recall. I suppose we will see. And last but once more, are you sure this is the field in which you want to plant the seed? Not yet, we'll save. 69 hours, nice. Anyway, yep. Fuck me. Anyway, do I want to plant the seeds in this field? Yep, we're getting a ghost type. Whatever that looks like. Are you truly ready to plant the carrot seeds? If you plant the seeds in this field, shade root carrots will grow. Yep, yep. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Very well, then I ask that you plant the seeds. It's got gravestones and ghost types. Ding ding ding. Land of the currencies. Haha, very good, very good. You have an able hand for working with soil. Now then, it's time I did my part. Let me show you my powers. God, why does one of its legs bend? That's fucking horrifying. Why does only one of its legs bend? Why would they not make it furry bait like Zera Aura? You planted so many seeds, and yet my powers can only get one to grow. To think that I've fallen so low, it truly breaks my heart. But soon it will be time to aid my sorrow farewell. Now, human child, I must ask that you pull a chariot. Good. Plink. No, the last time there was a cemetery Pokemon wasn't Lavender Tower. There's a tower in Sinnoh that has grieving people in it. There's also the mountain in Hoenn that has psychics, hex maniacs and stuff like that, all hanging around. That has a shrine at the top where you fight Team Magmar, Team Aqua. Yeah, I think Pokemon does an okay job, particularly in the later ones with the graveyard areas. Oh, yeah, also Alola has a graveyard in the first island. It's slightly out of the way though, I think. And Carlos' cemetery is part of the plot. No, but from what I remember, the majority of trainers who fight you in graveyards are either people who are caught up in their grief and they just want to vent it out via a Pokemon battle, right? Or, people who were intentionally there to capitalize off it, right? Like psychics who were there to read the vibes, or, people there to go, ooh, ghosties. First one is 1, 2, and pull! Well done, human child. That carrot will be the key to turning my loyal steed back to me. Now all I need are the reins of unity. They will amplify my power, letting me ride my loyal steed with ease. But I doubt I shall ever get another set from the humans in the village. We've got to go to the... What the... Shake! What, Spectrier, my loyal steed? Is it truly you? I think the problem with a lot of Sword and Shield is that so much of it relies on coincidences. With stuff like meeting the legendary birds at the tree, it's fine, because you've established that they hang out at the tree, right? But with stuff like this, it's just, yeah, everyone just conveniently runs past when you need to meet them. And this is just storytelling 101. Shockingly, right? That glossy black pelt, that rough, violent gallop. It has not changed from the day we first met. Oh, how this brings back memories. Share. It's my belief that while my seed picked up the scent of the carrot, it could not determine where the scent was coming from. Judging from the direction it ran off in, it must be headed to the village in an attempt to carrots there. That is true, then freezing is in danger. Human child, we must make haste. Poor fucking Peony. You know how Joshua in The World Ends With You spends most of the final fight? Oh. He spends a lot of time T-posing. And just like not getting in on any of the action whatsoever. That's how Peony is a bit. Oh, I feel like it might have been Harry Potter. I'm very sorry to bring Harry Potter up, but I'm pretty sure they have a gag in that where they're trying to transport somebody by floating them. But because they're just ragdolling in the air, they keep on crashing into shit. I know that joke's been done to death, but it always kills me except in this, because this is just soulless. Well, yeah, but they're also really fucking funny. I think that they're trying really, really hard to go for a plot line, but they can't quite figure out that you don't just have to do fetch quests. Or how to make likable characters. Stop! Stop, My Little Pony! Oh, I know we got My Little Pony Keldeo jokes, but can we please get a bunch of them for this fucker? I actually like this design. I like Keldeo's design. That's just... I guess I'm thinking always with this. From what he said, no. Oh, this music fucks. Also, look, it's floating! Now is not the time to think about camping. Look, it's floating on its hooves. It's like coma. Oh, that song's so good. Yeah, this is just a generation of My Little Ponies. Yeah. She's like, what do you want to bet they're gonna release that? Eek! Could they not afford a cutscene? Could they not afford a cutscene? Are you alright? Yes. I feel like something stepped in to save me. We paid extra money for this. They made us pay $30 to fix the game. Do you not know what DLC is? Yeah, you pay for it. This is DLC, specifically the kind that adds additional story to it and shit. Like how Final Fantasy 15 is from what I've heard, really shit experience unless you play the 3 extra DLC episodes, and then the story makes sense. No! They cost money! This cost $30 on top of the already $90 asking price. This game, to get the full experience, costs $120 for like a lot of the Pokédex missing. So dozens of Pokemon missing from the game. Broken animations, fucked up textures, and a story that consists entirely of the bare minimum. Yes, also I'm fully on. How do you play gacha games but not know about game capitalism? Ow! I just rolled over my own toe. Ow! The gamers, they're coming for me! I mean, for example, the Persona 5 Royal DLC costs... it actually costs more than the game, I think. But, it costs $60 for a bunch of costumes, additional fights, some broken personas, and, gamer school. Yeah, I was raised in gamer school. That's why I've known what an MMORPG is my whole life. No, gacha gambling is not the worst. The Last of Us 2 devs, some of them have PTSD-like symptoms from working on the game. Gamer shit is fucked up. They're trying to raise the asking price for games to $70. In the wake of the pandemic, despite the fact that that would fuck over many, many people severely, a lot of gaming consoles just isn't a cheap gaming console alternative. For a long time, Nintendo offered that with the DS, 3DS, and the Wii and stuff like that, right? But they've discontinued all of those. The cheapest gaming console you can get right now is the Switch Lite, which still costs about $300. Or something to that effect. Rich people. The games industry is so fucked. I mean, just like, God. And the worst part about it is, like, the Sword and Shield fiasco. The game's bad, right? It's really bad. It's just a bad Pokemon game. It's a bad game. I don't know if I'd like it if it weren't Pokemon, right? But I see so many people blaming the people working on it, you know? And it's like, yeah, it sucks that they didn't put any passion into it at all, and just a very, very obvious, soulless product. But the person to blame isn't the graphic designers or something like that. It's the people in charge. Yeah. It's like the animation industry. Oh, kind visitor. The gang gets political again. What is it about Pokemon Sword and Shield that makes us start talking about politics? Oh, kind visitor, how could I possibly thank you enough for saving the people of this village? I had no such idea such a vicious Pokemon still existed in the tundra. Why, it reminded me of that Pokemon in the fairy tales, the loyal steed of the king. But no doubt I am overthinking things. What is that you have there? Is it a tuft of black mane hair? In the fairy tales, it is said that by weaving the hair of the loyal steed together with a radiant blossom grown by the king, it's possible to create the reins of unity which link the king with its steed. In fact, it was my own ancestors who used to weave the reins of unity, following an ancient tradition passed down over many years. Of course, I myself have never seen any kind of radiant flower, and the method of making the reins has also been lost to time. In any case, we can't spend all day musing over fairy tales. I must make plans and preparations. The Pokemon could very well decide to pay us another visit after all. Thank you very much for your help, kind traveler. Who fucking knows? Did nobody spot that? I want to pop its head. Stick a pin to it. Pop. Yeah, everything about this design reads like the first owner guy and someone who just saw Princess Mononoke got into a big argument, and this is what got spat out. You have my thanks for protecting the village, human child. Were I at my full power, I could have tamed my steed and regained its loyalty, but weakened as I am now, the most I could do was influence its will and make it depart. If only I had the reins of unity, they would have allowed me to tame my steed. Shut up! We can make a set. What's that? We can make a set of reins with mane hair for my loyal steed, and a flower that I can grow? A flower! Yes, but of course. I'd assumed that the humans stopped making the reins of unity because they had lost their faith in me. It was also because I lost the power to grow the material needed. No, like a balloon, what the fuck? No, that's gross. Bonks you. I spent far too long holding my misguided assumptions, it seems. It has been many centuries since I was able to grow a radiant flower. Doing so drains much of my power. For whatever reason, a fraction of my power seems to... I figured out what's bothering me about the entirety of Sword and Shield. There's no message. Like, Black and White is very clearly about ideals versus truth. And, activism. Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum is about emotions. I also have a bad breakout, which is this season, tragically. Carlos is about life and death in a really weird way. Lol is about, friendship, I think. Every single one of them is about believing in yourself. There's normally some kind of underlying theme occurring. But what the fuck is Calyrex about? Have faith in your local deities? There's only one thing to be done. Let the radiant flower bloom. Oh, this is terrifying. Anus bloomus. So it was a fun stream, everyone. I'm gonna be going now. Bye! Oh my fucking god! Crownus bloomus! This fucking deer is ruining the entire DLC just by existing and being really poorly written. Come on, you've got a fantastic character right there with Peony. Bring him back. Take this human child and... I thought his head thing was going to bloom. And then I was about to go, oh yeah, that'd be a neat thing. I can forgive the really shitty big brain looking thing. So long as it blooms. Because then it'd actually look... like something. Change me to admit it, but a whole flower is beyond me right now. I do not know if that petal will be enough, but I still must ask that you use it to try to create the reigns of unity. The descendants of the family who once made the reigns for me should still live in the village. I put my hopes on you, human child. Yeah, something reminding you of fetus deletus is never a good sign. hello again, savior of a village. Come to do some more reading? I need a favor. I beg your pardon? You want me to make a set of Reigns of Unity? Yeah. Naked Latin cowards. Well, I say, that presents a bit of a problem. If my dear great-granddad was still around, he'd have been able to make you a set. But unfortunately, we've no one left who knows the traditional ways at this point. What's more, I doubt you have the flour you need to forge a set of the reins. Got a pedal at least! Is that a pedal from a radiant flower? So, would that not mean the king of bountiful harvests is truly? No, I dare not hope. Also, are you seeing Floramora Town? Or, oh, I forget where the island that Shaman lives on, but it's the Seabreak path that leads to it. That place is gorgeous, even for just being rendered in 2D pixel graphics. And can you imagine if they took something like that and did it in this game? Like, ignoring the shit graphics. So they did something like Big Flower fucking Meadow. It'd be so pretty. If I recall, my ancestors made Reigns of Unity by following the ways passed down in fairy tales. There were two key materials, a flower and hairs from Pokemon, but I'm afraid those old traditions have been long since faded from memory. Still, how could I refuse the favour to such a kind and helpful guest? The materials, if you please. There's a fucking lady off in the sea place that makes wreaths. Why is she not part of this plot? Does she just exist? I can't promise it'll turn out as well as the ones my great-granddad would have made, but time to breathe life back into the traditions of my village. And this could be such a neat storyline about, like, passing on traditions, something like that. And family, I guess. But they made Nia fuck off. And none of these characters matter. The mayor is a default model. There's no reason to care about this village because nobody in it has a face or a name. I'm afraid it doesn't come out well at all. I fancy myself a crafty enough sort, but I suppose it'd take a craftsman of truly delicate technique to make such fine reins. Oh, please don't look so dejected. I'm very sorry. Truly I am. Oi, Mr. Mayor! The hot water in my shower seems to have gone on holiday. Yes, terribly sorry. I'll have a look at it soon. Oh, you here too, Chief? We're in the middle of something. The parry seem awfully looming. The mayor tried. What is that all? So all you need to do is make some nice cord. Pass me those materials for a moment. Alright, got my pedal, got my hair. Now what am I supposed to do with them? If I may be so bold, allow me to share a song that survives from legends. Blossom woven round and round, a royal gift it makes hair bound. Steady on, old bloke, the singing's a bit much. Oh well, that'll do for an answer. Yeah! I want to give him a hot shower. Ain't being horny in chat. Yeah! All finished, have a look. Think this'll do. Gods and Shaman hold them up to the light. The people of old times presented these to the king of bountiful harvest to express their gratitude. You're more capable than your face lets on. These Reigns of Unity are the spitting image of those of my family's tales. Yeah, ha-ha! I don't sew all my dear rebellious daughter's clothes for nothing, you know. Even the explorer's outfit I gave you was handmade by yours truly, Chief. In any case, it seems you've gotten the Reigns of Unity you need. Isn't it just smashing? Why is this story so bad? Would you believe it? I caught myself falling asleep outside again. I was chilled to the bone, so I thought I'd warm myself with a good hot shower at our base. But the water coming out was ice cold. I got mega surprised and jumped out without putting my... No, bring him back! Bring him back! What the fuck did you do to him? Bring him back! A human child! Were you able to make the Reigns of Unity? Chief Peony did! Indeed? This man has done so much to aid me. I do hope I can repay him sometime. I have some good news of my own. I was finally able to track down my loyal steed. Spectrier is making its home in the Crown Shrine. It was a place where my loyal steed and I spent much time together. I had been avoiding the place, as I feared I would get trapped in my own nostalgia. Yeah, Peony's the new version of fucker back. Yeah. Why has my loyal steed made the shrine's home? Is it reminiscing about our time together? No, it can't be. The Crown Shrine stands majestically atop the mountain to the north. Bring the carrot and the Reigns of Unity and meet you there. I shall hasten there now, but you may come when you feel you are ready. I am counting on you, child. I fucking hate looking at it. I hate its fucking face. Oh, why was that right in my ear? Thank you for protecting the village from that awful bully of a Pokemon. I think I can trust you to take good care of my dear Foofy. Would you be willing to do that? Yeah. Aren't you happy too, Foofy? Mama! Cosmog! Yes, we have to call it Foofy. If you don't call it Foofy, you're a monster. Alright. Hello, child. Please climb this mountain until the hailstorm. No supervision. Toodles! Yeah, basically. Look at how tiny it is. I love you, Foofy. We've collected 2 babies thus far. And about, 5 bastards. So we're doing great. Get in the box, Foofy. Alrighty, let's fucking go. It's really weird hearing the newer Pokemon noises up against the older ones, because the older ones have so much more, like, morale to them. Like that. Nitties. God, Ed, I fucking hate you for making me aware of Nitties. The Nitty animation. It's so fucking funny. What the fuck is a kitty? Do I want to know? Oh no, I'm so sorry that I've forgotten a joke. Like, genuinely. It'll occur to me in like a week and I'll yell and go, oh my god, the pitties! And embarrass myself in front of everyone, and that'll be your revenge. Oh, by the way, this entire path of the mountain feels like they're attempting to apologize for not having Victory Road. It's got all the Victory Road mods, you know. The same as the Inks. You need a bike to cross it. It's climbing a mountain. We're going to a big fucking building on a mountain. You know, Victory Road things. I've just gotten us very lost. It's completely bullshit. But her explanation is that you know how there's been the Dynamax raid things going on in the caverns? What happened was when those started, Floofy popped out of the cave and she decided to take care of it. And she didn't realize that it was a legendary, which is why she called it Floofy. So lost. Well, yeah, Lily knew what Cosmog was and still called it Nebby, so... Balancing your bike on the cliff's edge. Caves look the worst in this game. This is so ugly. Literally, all you have to do is just chuck some crystals on the ceiling and add some like moss or something. You'd have a really pretty cave. But they managed to make the ugliest thing in existence. It's actually kind of impressive. Get the snow. Please don't attack me. My foot just went to sleep. What the fuck? Oh, Anorath or whatever it's called. Ow. Is this pity cursing me for not remembering what it is? That's it. Oh, it's close. Ow. Look at it, so tiny and cute. Can you catch this in this battle? Ah, fuck me. I forget the Master Ball, this fucker. Yeah, fuck it, Master Ball. So fairy birds and we've already dedicated ourselves to self-hatred. I have been waiting, human child. Crown Shrine is a place I once called home. Spectrier must think me helpless now that I have lost my powers. It taunts me by making this place its own dwelling. I see you have indeed brought me the reins of unity. You have my thanks, child. Yeah, the reins of unity next. The feeling of holding this again. The colour, the way they shine in the light. Oh, how this brings back memories. Spectrier is a very proud Pokemon. One might even call it arrogant. It will not accept me as its master again unless I'm able to prove that my power outweighs its own. I'll use the reins of unity to pour my power into the very body of my loyal steed. That should convince it that I am indeed still deserving of its loyalty. Now, human child, in order to lure my loyal steed to me, place the shade root carrot into the basket near where Spectrier made its bed. And technically, it's friendship made on sucking the that's ego. Made on sucking the life energy out of one. Is that really what Hegel preaches? I only know Hegel from that single comment Akechi makes in Persona. The time has come, human child, but you successfully defeated my loyal steed once already. It will not willingly approach anyone it considers to be a threat. We must hide and wait for it to appear. God, I am so sorry, Peony. Why couldn't he be conscious for all of this? Please, it would be so funny. Oh, Hegel's like, in order to be human, you have to be recognized as human by something else. That's kind of like, isn't Platonic idealism the belief that everything has inherent truth and it's the goal of humanity to recognize the said truth? This is the most boring Showing you my power scene I've never seen, by the way. Still look like shit. Nah, still look like shit. Can I have the horse but fuck off the deer? Imagine how cool it would be if at the end of the DLC you got a demon horse that you tamed that you then ride around. Hey Hegel! Hegel, what the fuck? Hegel is choking on that boot. What in the world? Such a huge noggin, and it's got a ride? Fuck, I can talk? Crown, round. What do you want? Crown. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Akechi only quoted him because of the basis, antithesis, synthesis thing, and how that's like, him and Nakita's whole deal. I get the feeling that he may disagree with him on some other points. Huh? I've got no idea what you're saying, but somehow it also makes sense. Hold the phone. What in the world are you? Oh, not again. Human child. Thanks to your efforts, I've been reunited with my loyal steed, and now I'm finally at my full power. You know what? The last time a Pokemon story bamboozled me this hard was in the Zeta Order movie. Because there's this girl, right? And her whole thing throughout the whole movie is that she's a runner. Her name's Risa. And her whole thing, she's a runner, right? She's super fast. She wants to run. But she's like got this thing with Pokemon, and the movie's about Zeta Order. You know, the Pokemon who's the fucking running Pokemon. And I sat around and watched it, and we spent the entire fucking movie expecting her to get Zeta Order. And then she just doesn't. She and Zeta Order never interact. And it sucked! I mean, it was a good movie, but it sucked because it bamboozled us so hard! And that's what this DLC is reminding me of. Can we bring Peony back? I was convinced the people no longer believed in me, and I had also lost my loyal steed. I was trapped in the throes of deep loneliness, but you saved me. There are truly no words with which to fully express my gratitude to you, so I have a suggestion. If you are able to catch me, even with my powers restored, it will prove your worth beyond any doubt, and I will lend you my strength on your journey. Once you have readied yourself, come face me. But first, I should get this man back to where I found him. It would be no good to let him freeze out in this frigid climate. I am so sorry, Peony. Anyway, let's master ball this. glitch that made the master ball have a 0.00000 or something percent chance of failure. Calyrex Shadow Rider, High King Pokemon. Legend says that by using its power to see all events from past and future, this Pokemon saved the creatures of the forest from a meteorite strike. Well, why the fuck didn't we get that story? What is Calyrex's nickname? Yeah, because I used a guaranteed method. Alright, Big Brain. Alright, see Big Brain summary. As one. This ability combines the effect of both Calyrex's Unnerve ability and Spectria's Grim Neigh ability. What the fuck does Grim Neigh do? Grim Neigh ability. Japanese Black Neigh, an ability to use Generation 8, seen from Spectria. When a Pokemon with Grimly neighs your When a Pokemon with Grim Neigh directly causes another Pokemon, including allies, to faint by using damaging move, its special attack is increased by 1 stage. If it's special... Okay. So, it's like... is it Moxie? That's the ability? Do a special attacker? Astral Barrage. The user attacks with like small, frightful amount of ghosts. Okay, Pokemon, Giga Drain, Agility, yep. I'm so sad that Spectria is stuck with this fucker. Resuposu. This fanfic where Spectria leaves Calyrex and they grow a slow burn friendship bond. I'm presuming with the protagonist, in which case, yeah, please. I want my Little Pony. Can I kick the deer off of it? Human child. No. I shall refer to you by your name now. Will. I look forward to what adventures we might have together. Hello? Is that you? That you, Chief? It's me, Peony. I just had a dream about a big-headed Pokemon talking on and on in Shrine. You were there too, Chief. It all felt so real. I got worried about you and decided I'd better give you a call and check in. You haven't hurt yourself, have you, Chief? Not a bunch of trouble, are you? Everything's under control. Good to hear. Guess I got nothing to worry about then. The Peony Exploration Team is all about the safety and well-being of its members, after all. So be careful on your way back too, you hear? No expedition's over until you're safe and sound back at home base. Yeah! I mean, according to Bulbapedia, Spectria has, Pokedex entries, so fucking gimme. Oi, Chief, how goes the adventure? Anything to report? Wait, you really caught Calyrex from the Legends? That's ultra mega brilliant. Put away. That noggin's massive. Is that the King of Bountiful Harvest, the one calling the shots around here? Huh, I could have sworn I've seen it before. Then again, maybe not. Anyway, it's definitely regal of it to have a steed. And the massive head does sort of resemble a crown. It's tingly enough at any rate. Let's just call this a successful expedition. Looks to your portal, there is to report on the clan. Then do hard, smash and unlock the condition done. He gave me a gold star! Alright, can I get an adventure hints? Bulbapedia, tell me. Glastria sucks. As it dashes through the night, Spectria absorbs the life force of sleeping creatures. It craves silence and solitude. Calyrex is known in legend as a king that ruled over Galar in ancient times. It has the power to cause hearts to mend and plants to spring forth. Nicky. Oh, wait, if you get a Pokemon in a different language, you can view the Pokedex in a different language? That's kind of fucking weird, but alright. Alrighty, so now we've just gotta go catch the bird. Yes. God, you're so fucking ugly. Oh, wait, hold on. God, yeah, the birds are a fucking nightmare. You were very lucky to have missed out on my atrocious time. My absolutely atrocious trying to catch Zapdos. Yes! Yes! We've got My Little Pony, boys! It does not have a unique move in this form. They've made a Pokemon gacha. It's called Pokemon Masters, it's on your phone. They're way ahead of you. can now safely box Calyrex forever. Always stealing from the gays. Yeah. Yeah, I think didn't Zapdos take like 40 fucking Pokeballs or some shit? Yeah, we started with 50 and 30 Ultra Balls. Stripped down to, and we ended up with 4 Time Balls and 25 Ultra Balls. And that was just for Zapdos. Alrighty. We now need to go get the fucking birds. Ba-da-ba-dum. Apparently the Dreepy inside Dragapult's horns eagerly look forward to being launched out at Mach speeds. Dragon darts. Oh, I love that. I wonder if you can tell what the little hamster wheel in my brain is doing. Alright, off we go. So we'll find Articuno and get that fucker. No, we can't. Oh, well, can we not get it because it's still hailing? Unless it's moved. If it's moved, then we're good. But if it hasn't, then we'll fuck off and get Ultras. Yeah, no, piss off. Alright, Ultras time. Whoosh, whoosh. Oh, it's just there. Okay. It has such a head start. Oh, fuck you. This is dirty, I say. Dirty tactics. Dirty tricks. If it loops around, let Bunny Dart come and kill me. We should be able to camp out here. And I'll come back around eventually. So you want to see Love Bunny's run cycle? Come here. Look at it! That's so cute. Did I expect too much of this game? I can't tell if I'm being impatient. Or if I'm just supposed to cut this fucker off at the pass. Oh, I love hearing binary noises. I hate this game. This is dark. It's a wish cache. That's it's a flap or something. It's Malmo. Altond. I don't know what this gets me. I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember anything about this place. Hey! He attacked. Oh. Hello? Well, what are you doing here? Actually, don't bother answering. I can tell. You have the same reason as me, ain't you? That's why you're my rival. Ain't this a nice breeze, Will? They should stop with it and make my brush stay shut up inside. Was she there the whole time and I've never noticed in all the months of this DLC being out? I just never fucking... Okay, that's kind of embarrassing. Yeah, literally got no clue where the fucking Moltres went. So they were coming and told us to go fuck ourselves, apparently. How does skin tune impact you better than this? Come on. Wait, on. There's a thingy. This fucker. tiny bitches. You bitch. How fast does it expect to fuck me? This is such bullshit. Oh, please stop and merge somewhere. Come on. Narsha Peter, Narsha Peter, Narsha Peter, Narsha Peter. Fucking god, you first bitch. At least that just felt fair. So it's like trying to run a race, but there are landmines everywhere. But your opponent doesn't have to worry about the landmines when they can fly. Jesus. Back here. Gosh damn motherfucking. You play tested this and said, yeah, this was fun. Just because you hate yourself doesn't mean all of us do. I cannot right now, I believe. Hello, bitch. Yeah, there we go. Hello, motherfucker. Let us do this quickly, my cat is calling. Alright. Hypnosis. Blurry Ultras is so fucking pretty. Oh shit. That's annoying. Behind you. Yes. Let's try here. Very sorry. Your sacrifice will be honored. Gonna have. No, no. Surprising. Ah. Suddenly remembered that I didn't get time rules on there. Come on, ball in, ball in, ball in, get the ball! Oh, you want to get the ball so bad. Pokemon is a bad game. Come on, ball, 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 in. Just hardly use Sucker Punch. I promise it'll turn out well for you. Fuck. Hurricane only has 5 uses, right? Thank you, Amy. Please mute. my fucking god, what? What? Yeah, I know, what? Huh? Malevolent Pokemon. The sinister aura that blazes like molten fire around this Pokemon is what inspired the name Moltres. Oh, fuck. Um, um, it's my stream and I get to choose the nickname. Holy shit, how many fucking... Oi, oi, it's me, Penny. How's your expedition going? Come again? You found the legendary Pokemon Moltres? Kahaha, that's really something! Now go track down the other bird Pokemon. Shit. That only took 6 Ultra Balls? What the fuck? Are you kidding me? Why does Moltres and only like me? I'm gonna BRB. Once I get back, we'll head off Articuno. What? fuck is up? Alright, so I think the outlying factor, the outlier, of the Moltres capture was Ebby, right? He was sitting at the door meowing, and it probably hurt him. And went, oh no, I can't leave Ebby hungry. I'll get in the ball then. However, Ebby has now left, so I may be fucked. Also, on Ebby, he wanted me to let him outside, but not until he ate. But he didn't tell me that. He took me to the door and made me open the door and have him sit and sniff the air. And he went, nah, I'm not feeling it. So then he turned around and walked away. Back to not his food, by the way, to my other cat's food. So from that, he then ate the other cat's food and made me watch. And then he wanted to go outside. Cats. He's a little thief. Bow, bow, bow. Game hint. When I said I'm gonna wait until tomorrow to play because of the hail, that wasn't a cue to hail harder. So tiny and cute. Oh, it's a little face. Look at it go. It said hello. Fuck. Play. Yep. God. It said hello. Yes, and your nickname will be hello. Fox. Oh, so cute. Okay. Anyway, ignoring me being a sucker. Okay, I can probably try and catch Rosian now. That was the wrong thing. So, I'm incredibly thankful for your immense faith in me. slaying. Alright, Agent Lesbian Queen. Take. What did we get up to on her? 3? I've run out of energy to even yell my whole spiel. Ow. That one is good. Oh! So I know for a fact close combat on those 5 hits. No! Oh, you absolute fucking cunt. Ah! Holy fuck, what the fuck? Jesus, fuck me. Just get in the fucking... Nobody likes you! Fuck 3 catch me, motherfuckers. Hate these bitches. Fuck 3 country motherfuckers. All my homies hate 3 country motherfuckers. Come on, in. Yes! It darts around opponents with a flurry of quick movements, slicing them up with its horns. Yes, which one was this one based off of? Other one, because I know they're like the Musketeers or whatever. Evil Dead family. Oh, shiny Viridian is so pretty. Jesus fuck. Aramis. Fuck me. Alright. Back we go. For once, it wasn't a cringe and fail epic combination. Alright, legendary Pokemon, Moltres. Wait, you really call it Moltres from the Legends? That's ultra mega brilliant! Report away! So that's Moltres, is it? The legendary Pokemon that's the embodiment of fire? I definitely see resemblance, but it's not at all hot to the touch. Kinda looks like it'd be more at home with the punks and spike within a volcano. Doesn't it? Oh well, looks a bit like it's burned if you don't look too close. That's Moltres enough for me, I suppose. It's called an expedition well done. Is there anything else that you want to talk about? No. Alrighty. That Pokemon, isn't that the grassland Pokemon Virazion? I was right! I knew it. I knew my theory was right! Sorry, please don't mind me. I just got a bit too excited there. Here, you definitely deserve a reward for showing me such a fine legendary Pokemon. Now, I'm certain the other two must be here in the Crown Tundra too. Keep up the search, Will. Alrighty. Fucking 10 XP candies. Wild area here. That's round 5. There we go. Need to get some timber walls and I'm gonna head out of Kuno. None of the rest of those ideas. And then we're done. And that is much simpler. Oh, fuck me. Those things are worth anyway. So I should probably check out the big shiny diamonds raid thingy. Yes. Some guy. This is fun. Well done. Do you have anything, please? Nah. I don't know what's whole lunch. Does it even mean anything, or is it just like fancy? There we go. Alright, we need 46. Alrighty. And we should be good. Just grab this from over here. Well done again. Oh my fuck. Am I cursed? Yeah, still don't know what pity is. I'm ashamed. I'm fucking fake. Go to Articuno. So doing the one that requires the most brain power last. An incredibly intelligent move on my part. Ah, here we go. So that's the one we gotta follow, and I completely fucking lost it. Is it you? Alright. You dare go somewhere daily. Oh, are you kidding me? Kidding me? Oh, you should know the map. Shut up! Okay. There we go. Alright. Let's go. Hello. Okay, this fucker's psychic flying, pretty sure. Psycho shift. What the fuck does that do? Ah, okay, great. Thanks. Ah, that's right. Your whole stick is this thing. Still don't know what that does. hypnosis. Come on, hypnosis. Hypnosis. All in. This song's nice. I know! It's such a smug bitch. I feel like it's gonna do the anime rich girl laugh. I can't place what its face reminds me of, but it's fucking something, that's for sure. At least it's... I know! Like, at least his tail animation's really pretty. Damn it. Just tough farting here to that one out, but no, I fucked. Alright, next one. I don't know. It's on 1 HP. And it's asleep. Fucking maybe. Fucking probably, yeah. I mean, good news, this website says that I have a 50% chance of catching it within 12 balls, and at least a 95% chance of catching it within 49 balls. So I think I was doing really badly every single time I've played this game. That's okay, I probably do too. Catch this one. I think we should name it Shinji-kun in honor of the ongoing meme. Fuck. Shinji ain't playing around. Fucking Galarian Articuno of silencing brands. Yes! I wasn't even looking at the screen. Yes! Alright, known as Articuno, this Pokemon fires beams that can immobilize opponents as if they had been frozen solid. Yes. And your name will be Shinji-kun. There we go. Yep, silence button beam. Alright, see a summary. Hold on, Hurricane only has a 70% accuracy rate, and yet I got hit nearly every single one of those 70% against fucking. Oh my fucking god, are you kidding me? Anyway, that's Articuno done, and that's the legendary birds done. Now we're just gonna go some Swords of Justice. Yep, I just have shit luck. Except for Moltres, and again, the outlier there was Ebbie. So, I think what this tells me is that I need to get Ebbie into my room every time I'm screaming Pokemon. Just to force him to give me good luck. Oi, Chief, how goes the adventure? Anything to report? Very bad Pokemon Articuno. Wait, you really caught Articuno from the Legends? That's Ultra Mega Brilliant! Report away! So that's Articuno, is it? The legendary Pokemon that can manipulate ice? I definitely see the resemblance, but it's got this dodgy mask on and everything. It hardly seems cold at all, does it? Oh well, it's got one Ultra Mega Icy Gaze. That's Articuno enough for me anyway. Let's call this expedition a success. You've reported all there is to report on Legendary Clue 3 and the Legendary Birds. Smash it! I'll mark this expedition done. And he gave me a gold star! I got a big check! Like, that's about all the reporting you've got to report just now. Go give those other legends a nice, thorough investigating. Huh? Well, how about that, Chief? Looks like the last bit of the grand peony adventure that I had for you. I forgot about the adventure. Wow! Now this is an occasion. What's the word? Ultra mega epic. He said epic. Do you think Peony would say poggers? I think he'd say pog. He'd say pog. Your passion for all this caught me off guard, Chief. This whole adventure thing was built out of a load of rubbish I scraped together. Even I had my doubts about the whole thing. But you went at it with a ton of energy. You don't suppose those Pokemon you caught really were the ones in the Legends, do you? Like, do? Nah, actually that's mine. You didn't have to tell me anything. The look on your face told me everything I need to know, Chief. I can tell that you must have done some ultra mega epic exploring. And what have you discovered in your way? That's a special treasure just... Maybe the real treasure was the friends we made along the way. Yeah, please come with this adventure. It's going to be pockets. Please just kill me. Yeah. I'm not about to rain your parade by being nosy and asking silly questions. Well, Chief Will, thank you for sticking around and finishing every part of my adventure. I want you to have this. Consider it my way of saying thank you. I got a rally card. Whoa. But I can't take the full line of something. Dad, people can hear you all the way outside, you know. My darling Mia. Huh, this place isn't bad. This is where you're staying? Oh, hey, Will. Fancy meeting you outside the Max Lair for once. Yeah, it's been a while. You're really my wavelength. Do you actually get my old man company? Cheers, I owe you one. I've had my full Dynamax adventures now, so I thought I might as well try one of those what'd-you-call-them tours my old man was going on about. Oh. Huh? What? Why'd everyone suddenly go quiet? Hold on, just give me a moment. I'll come up with some new legends straight away. You'll have your adventure, dear. A nice father-daughter expedition. Finally! Whoa, wait 1 second. You'll come up with legends? Also, it's way too close. I need some personal space here. Right, first things first. I've got something for you, dear. Here. I made this brilliantly shiny explorer's outfit for you. You can get changed while I come up with something. What in the world? Are you trying to turn me into a disco ball or something? Iris? Does she have Pikachu earrings? Like the Pikachu tail? Yeah. Why have I got to wear this golden one when yours is normal? Isn't it obvious? You're my darling daughter. Oh, you shine so bright that everyone notices you. It's things like this. I've changed my mind. Here, you can have this. Oh, why? I'm heading back to my own adventure. Time to catch some more Dynamax Pokemon. No, come back, Mia. You need to be so rebellious. I know you really love me, don't you? Sorry for the sudden commotion, Chief. It was a blast exploring with you. You're free to keep using our base camp, of course. Anyway, time for me to go spend some quality time with my darling daughter. Hold on, Nia. Wait for me. We're really fading to black. You really? Seriously? What the fuck's this? A legendary clue. The legendary. I seem to drop this shining hollow opening above the maxilla. It's a strange note, like a legendary clue. Large hole that connects our world to another. This phenomenon was originally discovered by Professor Moon. Ultra Beasts! Ultra Beasts! Ultra Beasts! I've never actually been in the Ultra Wormhole or anything like that. I never played Ultra Sun and Moon. Only the original one. So, wow, even the DLC has post-game now? Okay, so... It's about 1 in the morning. Should I stop here? We'll do it again another time. Or... should I keep on going? At least try to, like, catch the other souls interested or something. I mean, technically, yeah. I don't want it, but I do technically need it. Alright, fine. Then, we'll finish up the Clown Tundra another day. Clown? I just said it again! I honestly thought we'd be done with it by now, and I guess we technically are. But I want to catch all the Swords of Justice and, find out about the Ultra Beasts, and pray that Moon makes a cameo because I love her. Or that at least Lily makes... Lily? I never knew how to pronounce it. At least she makes a cameo or something. So... thank you very much for joining me. We'll finish up the Crown Tundra another time. Again. And have a good day, night, whatever.